Hey guys, how are you? I am thrilled to be back filming a video with you. It has been a while, so if you are new here, my name is Rebecca and I share with you planning content. So if that is something that you want to see more of, please consider subscribing. I will not be posting as much as I used to, but I will definitely be giving you planner updates and sharing with you what I've been using and what has been working. So welcome to the Sunday madness. But I know that if you are a planner, this is, your normal view. So I am just here sitting on my bed, setting up my July planner, and I am so excited to share that with you. But before I do, let me catch you up on what I've been using. So I have been journaling in a lined notebook for 2023. I did finish my paper blanks notebook, so I started this Erin Condren notebook, which I found on Amazon. I also have been using my iPad. I do use the iCal app for our schedule appointments and important events, and I share it with my husband. So it's great because it all syncs together. And I've also been using the app Things 3, which has worked great for a task list. So I did go ahead and change, as you can see, the icons of my iPad, and I think that is one of the things that has really helped me just stay consistent with digital planning. It's just making the whole aesthetics of my iPad appealing to my eye. So this is what I've been using along with my Happy Planner. This is what I've been using for since January. I am using a classic Happy Planner. This one I've already kind of started dismantling so I could set up the new one. So I'm gonna share with you my new setup, but it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. The only thing that I switch out depending on what I need is the weekly layouts. So let me share with you my July planner setup. Here it is. I am starting July with this clear cover from Cloth and Paper and these clear plastic discs from the Happy Planner. I did go ahead and piece two planners together. So I am using the dividers from the Modern Months 18-month Happy Planner and the weekly dashboard layout from this one, the Beautiful and Brave planner from the Happy Planner, also an 18-month planner. So that is what you're going to see right now is these two planners put together. Okay, so here is my setup. I did use this plastic cover from Cloth and Paper and this dashboard also from Cloth and Paper. I am subscribed to their monthly sub box, so I do get different just stationery to update my planner, which I love. So I added this one here, and then here I've always had some form of picture dashboard with my family, and I just moved this one here along with some quotes that are really speaking to me right now. And then here I have more photos of my kiddos. I've been using this to track big events and trips. This whole insert right here, this whole insert right here is a printable from Infinite Lotus, and it has been working great for me. It is a quarterly calendar, so it has the, so it's like this. So it has the month here. I've been using this to track my work hours. And then here it has accomplishments, improvements, and some notes. So I'm just going to keep using this for the rest of the year. It's been working out great. So I just moved it here to the beginning of the planner. So here is where the Happy Planner starts. And it is an 18-month planner, and it has a 2023-2024 view. And the way that I'm going to be using this is to track the boys' school calendar. So any, days off that they have, any special events that they have, I think I'm going to be tracking it here. But I still haven't really finalized how I'm going to be using it. They don't go back to school until August, so I still have a couple of months to play around with it. But I do love having a yearly overview for those important dates when it comes to their school calendar. But then you also have this here. You have this also year at a glance view that could work for a school calendar as well. So like I said, still kind of like working through that, but I do love that I have that option. Okay, so here is where the difference comes from the planner that I've been using. So the dashboard, this is like I call this like the dashboard side of it, which is the opposite of the divider. So I have been using this to do a monthly collage of family photos and just highlighting the most important events, using photos and doing a little bit of journaling. So I think that the way that I'm going to switch it out is I will use this as priorities. I will use this as important tasks for the month. And then here, I'm going to use it as a currently section. So I do have, I am subscribed to the Heidi Swap stamps, the little, what's it called? The Stop the Blurb, little monthly kits. So they do send me stamps, and they did send me some stamps for currently, like reading, loving, listening. So I'm going to try it out for July to do a currently here. And then what I'm going to do is here at the back, I do have some like lined pages. I am going to do like monthly collaging, but I think I'm going to do it in these pages. And I know that they sell dotted grid, which I prefer. So I might do that and just use one of these and just pop it right here. That's the beauty of the discount system, that you can just add and take out as you need. So, okay, and here is the monthly view. And I use this as, like I mentioned before, I do use the iCal. So all of our events and appointments go there. And then at the end of the month, or even like mid-month, I will go ahead and grab my phone and just add in here the things that I want to keep on in my planner in paper, because I do not refer back to my iCal or any of the lists that I've done in my digital planning. If there is something that I really want to refer to, it will live in my planner. Even though I have been, heavily using a digital planner for 2023, I am still very much a paper planner, so I need to have things live in my paper planner for the rest of the, just to keep as a memory keeping and for the rest of the year. I do like to still flip through my planner, so that is just, something that I've been doing, and it's been working fine. It doesn't feel like added work, just because at the end of the week, I sit down and I look at the things that I have added to my digital planning, and then it just gives me a moment to pause and reflect on how I've been spending my time, and then adding in the things that are really important to me and I just want to keep. Okay, so this is the dashboard layout. This is the layout that I'm going to be using. It has a task list here, notes, important, looking ahead. It has a blank section here, and then your weekly layout. So the way that I'm going to be doing this is writing out the important things that I need to get done this week, and anything that pops up in my head while I'm out, I will add it to my Things 3 app. And then again, I do have the habit of checking constantly with my phone, just because that's where my husband and I do our planning together. So it's not something that's going to fall through the cracks. And if I want to have it in my paper planner, I will write it down here. The notes section, I have been playing around with a couple of options for this section, but I think I'm going to be doing like a weekly reflection or weekly highlights of the week right here. Looking forward, I use this as is, just any important events or activities that are happening the following week. And then important, my top priorities of the week. Then here, I use it for gratitude. So I just write down a little, sentence of something that I'm grateful for. And then this just as, to plan out my big events. When I did use the dashboard layout at the beginning of the year, I don't usually put in here tasks. I just grab tasks from here, and whatever I need to do that day, I just check it off here. If it's something really important that I need to keep in mind, I might add it here, but not necessarily. This is just for big events and appointments. And then the back is the next month. So I'm going to flip through the dashboards and show you like the dividers, because they are so beautiful. And when I saw this planner, I knew that I had to get it. It is just so me, and it was a done deal. I've seen a couple of other planners that I really love. One of the ones from the new teacher release that just happened, I think it was last week. I think it's called Align. It is a teacher box, and it's sold at Michael's, and the dividers are beautiful. And I have played around with the idea of getting it, but I don't want to. I want to stick with this. I love these dividers. I have 18 months worth of them. So yeah, here we started the new year. So yeah, it starts January, February. This is 2024, and yeah, I don't need one. And then this is December, which I love this color. And then same thing, I have pieced it together so everything is the same. Here in the back, I have a couple of lined pages. I will add some dot grid. And then here in this pocket folder that I also got in one of my sub boxes, I have my most used stickers, some important papers there, and then I have used one of the dividers that were the dashboards that were sent to me as a back cover, and then the plastic one. And that's it. So this is what I'm going to be using in July. I will change from time to time the cover that I'm using, because I have this black one, which I love. I also have here, I have this one in stone that I've been using and I love. So, I like changing things around because it just keeps things fresh and, keeps me coming back to my planner. But for July, this is what I'm going to be using. I really, really love using this clear cover. I was heavily inspired by my friend Julie from Plan to Create. Her half letter is just beautiful. So I kind of mimicked her aesthetics and just what she did in my classic Happy Planner. Okay, you guys, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will share from time to time, video updates of what I've been using, but not as often as I used to. We are doing a couple of remodeling projects at home, so that has been taking up a lot of my time, and the kids are in summer break, so I have a lot of fun plans for us, and I will be spending time with them. So I won't have a lot of time for YouTube videos, but I am still here. I am still planning and loving every minute of it. I hope you are doing great. I hope you guys have a great summer, and I will catch you soon. Take care. Bye, guys.